What's going on, my crypto friends? It's your friend Jack here, and today we're going to be talking about what I would do if Cardano were to crash under $1. Now, this is a probably rare thing that could happen. I don't think it is going to happen, but if it did happen, I'm going to tell you guys what I would do. Now, right now, Cardano is sitting at 159. It's pretty low, and I'm actually almost below my average price of 155. So I'm up $100 on my position of, 2,378 Cardano. Now, what would I do if the price were to drop back down to this $1 mark around here? Well, first thing I would do is not sell my Cardano. Over the past year, there has been a lot of upside on Cardano, starting from around, 20 cents back in January. It's looking very good if you invested back then, right? And if it went under $1, you'd still be in massive profit. However, for someone like me, who has an average entry price of $1.55, what would I do to mitigate my risk and feel more comfortable at that low price point, even though I'm down on my investment and on my initial, Cardano? So what I would do is actually just continue to what I'm doing now. Right now, I'm spending about $200 a week, and I'm dollar cost averaging into Cardano. Now, if it's at an all-time high, I'm not going to buy it. I'm going to wait till it dips a bit down, and then I would buy. Like right now at 159, I would buy my 200 weekly Cardano, or my $200 worth of weekly Cardano. So if it were to drop down below $1, I would continue buying $200 worth of Cardano every single week, and this would actually average out my position if we were going to a bear market for a year, 2 years, 3 years, and it would work in my favor if Cardano's fundamentals still remained and everything could come back in the next 4 years, let's say, on the cryptocurrency cycle. However, I really don't believe that Cardano will be going underneath $1, and if it does, I don't think it'll stay there for long whatsoever, because so many people like me would be buying that dip and would push the price back up to a more supportive level. That's not to say a huge whale couldn't dump. There actually is only really one big whale in the Cardano space, but at $1, we're not looking at too much drastic levels, because there's so much support here built over in the past few months, and there's a good chance we're not going to dip below that dollar mark. If we do dip below the dollar mark, I'm going to be holding. I wouldn't sell any of my Cardano, especially not at a loss, when I do believe Cardano could go to a price point of $5, $10, $15 in the next year or 2 years. The one thing that I would say is most important is not to buy these all-time highs. If you can, and if you are going to buy the all-time highs, just do it on a weekly basis. So if I did buy Cardano, I believe at $2.30, I can see it when I bought this Cardano, and you're gonna see I actually bought some at $2.30 because it was only it was only 32 Cardano. I wasn't doing a ton here. It was only 32 Cardano, and then I bought some at $2 on the way down. 160, 116 I got my weekly cost in one, and then 137 got another weekly buy in, and then 169 was my weekly buy this week, because anything below 180 to me is a really good price, because I do believe it's gonna be able to maintain that $2 mark quite a long time in the future, and I feel like that $2 mark is going to be our new $1 mark in the future. Obviously, I'm just a guy living in his mom's basement. You don't have to take any of my suggestions as financial advice. They are not financial advice, but that's what I'm doing. I'm going to dollar cost average either way. Cardano goes up or down, but if it goes down, I'm not going to be selling any of my Cardano, because none of this money is money that I need right now. This is all money that I'm okay with losing, and that's the big thing with holding cryptocurrency. Only put in as much as you're willing to lose, and it's going to be a lot less stressful, because you don't feel like you have to sell. You don't feel like you have to profit or exit your position before you lose too much. This is money that I'm okay with losing, and that's what helps me just not feel too emotionally attached to this money. Also, ideally, I want to spend my Cardano. I don't want to spend my fiat currency. That could be a while out, but that is the ideal. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys want more news and updates, make sure you go and follow me on Twitter. I post all about Cardano and stuff like that. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.